Have you ever felt alone, even when surrounded by family? Could a simple gesture change the course of your life? Stay tuned for a heartfelt story of love, trust, and discovering strength within ourselves. This is Britney's journey, a story of hope and healing. Hello, everyone. Today, we're diving into a story that touches the heart. It's about Britney, a woman who navigates through life's challenges. Her story might sound familiar to some of you. Let's explore it together, learn some English, and uncover lessons about love and resilience. I am Britney. I'm 39 years old, and I have two lovely children. My husband, Jack, is 45. We've been married for 18 years, but it hasn't always been easy. When Jack and I got married, I was so happy. Jack was kind back then. He smiled all the time. He would say, "I love you," and I believed him. Together, we dreamed of a good life. 2 years into our marriage, we welcomed our first child, a beautiful boy named Henry. He is smart and funny. 2 years later, we had our daughter Emma. She is kind and loves to sing. Life seemed perfect at first. Jack worked hard and brought home money. I stayed home to care for the children. I cooked, cleaned, and helped them learn. But as the years went by, Jack changed. He worked late and went on trips. He stopped saying, "I love you." When I asked him why he was so busy, he said, "I work for this family. Don't ask me questions." I felt sad, but I stayed quiet. I still loved him, hoping he would change. 7 years ago, everything shifted. Jack went on a trip, and I found 2 plane tickets. Another woman's name was on one of them. My heart broke. I cried for 3 days. I felt lost and alone. When Jack returned, I confronted him. "Who is she?" I asked. "She is nobody," he answered. I didn't believe him, but I said okay. My son was only 3. I didn't want to break his heart. Over time, nothing changed. Jack kept his routine of working late and going on trips. I knew he still saw the other woman. My heart grew cold, and I felt empty. I cleaned the house, but it didn't feel like a home. I cooked meals without joy. Jack was like a stranger to me. Then one day, I met someone from my past, Alex. We had been friends long ago. Alex was kind and gentle. I saw him with his wife. He opened the car door for her and helped her with her coat. That was love. Care. Something I never had. Alex and I started talking again, and he would ask, "How are you?" Every time, I'd say, "I am fine," but I wasn't. He listened to me, saying, "You are important. You are strong." I began to feel alive again and started laughing. For 3 months, we talked. I didn't want gifts or big promises, just care and love. But then Jack found out. He was angry. "Why did you do this?" he shouted. I said, "Because I needed love." We had long talks, and Jack cried, saying, "I love you. Please don't leave." I asked, "Why now? Why after 18 years?" He said he didn't know how much I was hurting. Before we continue with Britney's story, if you find her journey inspiring or know someone who could relate, please hit the thumbs up and share this video. Subscribe to our channel for more English stories and lessons. Click the bell icon to be notified of new posts. Your support helps us bring more stories to you. One night, I got very sick and had to go to the hospital. Jack stayed with me, holding my hand, saying, "Don't leave me. I love you." Those words were like music to my ears, but he had said them only twice in 18 years. Now, Jack is at home. He sleeps next to me, but I know the other woman is still waiting for him. I don't know what the future holds. My heart is tired, but I try to smile for my children and be strong. After everything that happened, I began to think deeply about my life. I spent many nights awake, staring at the ceiling, full of questions. Should I stay? Should I leave? What is best for my children? What is best for me? Jack tried to be better. He stayed home more often and helped with small things, like taking out the trash or washing dishes. He would ask, "Do you need help?" These were small changes, but I noticed them. Still, my heart was not the same. One evening, I was with my children, Henry and Emma, having dinner. They laughed and shared stories about school. I watched them and thought, they are so happy. They don't know the pain in my heart. After dinner, I asked Henry, "Do you think Daddy and I are happy?" Henry looked surprised and said, "I don't know, Mom. You are always kind to each other, but sometimes I feel you are sad." Emma, who was younger, said, "Mom, I just want us to stay together. I don't want anything to change." Their words made me cry. I didn't want to hurt them, but I knew I couldn't pretend forever. Eventually, I decided to visit Alex. We hadn't talked since Jack found out. I needed to say goodbye. When I saw Alex, he smiled and asked, "How are you?" I said, "I am trying to fix my life." Alex nodded and said, "You are strong, Britney. I know you will find your way." I thanked him, telling him, "You gave me something I will never forget. You reminded me that I am important." Then I walked away, knowing it was the last time I would see him. I spoke to Jack, saying, "We need to be honest with each other." "Do you want this marriage to work?" I asked. Jack said, "Yes, I want us to stay together. I made mistakes, but I love you." I asked if he could leave the other woman, if he could give me the love and care I need. He said, "I will try." I told him, "Trying is not enough. I need you to mean it." Jack started to spend more time with me. We went for walks, talked about small things like the weather and the children. I began to see a little hope, but my heart was still unsure. Forgiving Jack was the hardest thing I ever did. I thought about all the pain he caused me. I remembered nights I cried alone, the plane ticket with Lisa's name on it. But I also thought about my own mistakes, about Alex. One day, I looked in the mirror and said, "Britney, you are not perfect. You made mistakes too. If you want peace, you need to forgive." Now, I take life one day at a time. Jack and I are still together, but things are not perfect. He says he loves me, but I still feel a little doubt. I focus on my children. I want them to grow up in a happy home. I try to smile for them, even when my heart feels heavy. I also focus on myself. I started reading books and going for walks alone. I learned to love myself again. One day, I wrote a letter to myself. It said, "Dear Britney, you are strong. You are kind. You are important. Life is hard, but you can handle it. Remember, love yourself first. Then you can love others. You deserve happiness. Don't forget that." I keep this letter in my drawer. When I feel sad, I read it. It reminds me that I am not alone. This journey taught me many things. Love is not just words. Love is action, care, and respect. People make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. Most importantly, I learned I am strong. I can survive pain and find happiness one day at a time. Thank you for listening to Britney's Journey. If this story touched your heart, please like and share it. Subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories and English lessons. Hit the bell icon to stay updated. Your support means everything to us. See you next time in another story.